1, go.
Hey, welcome to Russ and Bo 2.0. I'm Russ Rollins, host of the program with 260 pounds of screaming steel and sex appeal, the big man, Bo Rowe.
What's up? Damn it, man, did I have a good time at Nice and Easy this week.
Where?
This week, Nice and Easy. It's where I always go. It's my go-to bar.
Last night?
No.
Oh, no.
No, my dogs tried to kill me last night.
Yeah, I mean, okay, Bo, you've been bitching since you got here.
I'm a little irritated. I feel like I was kicked by a damn mule last night.
He's like, I need a Mountain Dew.
Couldn't stop for a dew. I was got to bed late.
The light's too
The light's too bright.
This
The
is too
headphones
loud.
don't work. Russ is yelling at me.
Diva, man. What's going on?
What's wrong, Bo?
Russ is yelling at me.
This is not Bo.
My dogs took me down last night. I got 600 pounds of dogs at my house. I mean, I love every one of them. But one of them, let's say, is a little stupid.
And these are big dogs of the Great Pyrenees.
Great Pyrenees, and they're livestock guardians, and they think I'm their livestock.
Yeah.
So as we're walking them last night, they gather around old dad.
How much does one of those Great Pyrenees dogs weigh?
My biggest is 140.
140 pounds.
My next one down's $130. And my girls are a little bit lighter, and they range from 80 to 90.
So you do realize that unless you can maybe continue to do yoga or you do some sort of a workout thing, these dogs are going to be able to pull you over and knock you around as you get older.
But they didn't mean it, and they tangled up my feet, and then the puppy, the 130-pound puppy, decided he wanted to go home, so he jerked me one way, and when he did, he took me straight to the ground and hit me. I mean, and I landed right on like the grass. And man,
you could have broke a rib.
I think I might have, because I'm telling you, I'm sure it's hard to breathe. First of all, I'm thinking I'm having a heart attack because I'm due for one of those.
Sure,
to be honest.
Yeah.
But I hit hard, man. I don't care how fast a penny falls and I fall at the same rate. I hit harder.
Well, wait there.
And that crap hurt, bro. I'm telling you, I am.
Did you go to the doctor? Here's the thing. You got all these aches and pains, but you don't go to the doctor.
But what are they going to do? They're going to give me some Advil and say, go to sleep.
Give you some kick-ass pain meds. I don't know.
He went to the doctor and he came back shiny penny.
I got to tell you, you are. By the way, Ryan Holmes here producing for us, and it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Ryan Holmes.
Happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for finally bringing it up.
I'm sorry. As soon as we started, he started complaining already.
I wasn't complaining. I was telling you I'm hurt.
Bo Yonsei over there, diva.
But so I've had that issue with my leg, the hip was hurting so bad, and I finally go to a real doctor, not a chiropractor, but I went to a real doctor, and he's like, okay, looked like there's some inflammation. He gave me like a steroid pack. I'm as good as gravy, man.
A steroid pack, or did he give you anti-inflammatories?
It was steroid.
Oh, it was like a Z pack.
Yeah, like a Z pack, but it was a steroid kind of a thing. And then he also gave me some other things for. He said your muscles were bunching up for some reason, so he gave me some pills. Anyway, pills fixed me. It was that quick. I'm just suggesting go get some pills.
All right, I'll go see a doctor.
Because you know what, your wife Tracy. Me, I'm always looking out for Tracy.
Right.
She probably would appreciate if you'd stop grunting and groaning and complaining. She's got to live with this all the time.
She says it all the time, and she does. You're right.
And Scotty and I talk. We're about up to here with you're complaining.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Leave Scotty out of this.
It's only been 5 minutes, and I'm over it.
Yeah, really. As soon as he got here, Ryan.
Sure. One day I'm hurt. One day I haven't bitched about my hip. You're bitch about my hip more than I do. You talk about your sciatic for the last 3 weeks. I get kicked in the damn ribs. I might have broke one, probably bleeding internally. And you're like, what you crying?
See,
Jesus, get off my back, Blade.
You're getting all that out. That's good. That's good. You know what I realized about being...
Is it the 85 cents over the Mountain Dew you had to spend? Because I got you covered, bro. I promise.
And I want 90 cents back.
Bastard.
Because they charge me an extra 10 cents to use that machine. You notice that?
And it's a little bitty baby Dew, too. So don't get me to complaining about the Dew.
Hold on. Reverse. Back to where we were talking about. So being like for about a month or 2 months where I had that really, really horrible pain.
Yeah, let's talk more about that.
You can't bend over and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Here's what I realized. When I was able to take pills and the next day I feel totally better, as I was just walking to go to the coffee machine or whatever, I realized I had more confidence. I had more, like I felt better about myself. When you feel like you're weak and you feel like just anybody can push you down and kick your ass,
I know.
It is demoralizing. And to have that kind of pain, I felt like less of a person. Like I couldn't help my wife do certain things. I could barely walk. It's like and I see why people have emotional problems when they have that kind of pain, and why they get grumpy when they get older, i.e. dad. You know what I'm saying? Because dad was in a lot of pain with his ankles,
Right.
and he got really grumpy as he got older.
Right.
And if you've got that kind of shooting pain, it would make you a grump ass.
Sure. And that's what I'm trying to tell you this morning, but I completely,
Just like it did to you today.
I agree with you. I agree with you. You do feel less of a man.
Yes.
You feel less of a man, and there's things you can't do that you want to do. There's things that, and I know exactly what you're talking about. Like this morning when I woke up, I was short of breath. I mean, I genuinely was a little nervous and therefore started to feel a little weak. We got this friggin' hurricane coming.
Yeah.
And I'm looking over at Scotty and I'm like, hey, Scotty, I need your help with this window. And as what I'm really saying to Scotty is, Scotty, you're really going to have to do this. I'm not going to be a lot of help.
What window?
I got one window that faces the east in my house.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a tunnel.
Please don't tell me you're not going to put board over it, are you?
What else am I going to do?
No, come on, man. You're a Floridian. You know, there's nobody that's ever needed board on their windows.
It's one board. It's one window.
But you don't need it.
No, trust me, I do. It was coming in the house.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Put some tape
vibrating.
on it. All right.
No, I'm not. Tape it to keep the pieces together so they don't fly all over your crib. This is one window. I got a 2-story house with 22 windows in it. I'm boarding one of them.
You're gonna board one.
It's like a wind tunnel because the other house it's just to the left.
Right.
So the wind coming across goes straight into that one window. So I got to board the one window.
Hey man, whatever.
But
you say you got to do it, but now Scott's got to do it.
No,
Scott's got to board one window
because I'm less of a man because of my damn dogs.
Yeah, them dogs. They're demasculating.
They are. They're taking everything out of me.
Yes, they are.
I never understood that term. They're going to be the death of me. I'm starting to get it.
Them dogs
I'm
gonna be the death of
really starting to get it.
You've been saying,
but I love them. I mean,
no, you don't.
I do. I really do.
Okay.
I mean, when they come in, I sit
You just
down.
don't like them.
I get to sit down. I got my girls beside me, and my big old goofy puppy jumps up in bed. I mean, I love them. I do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, everybody's got.
If I didn't have them, I wouldn't. I'd love them too, but I love them.
So here we are. It's Ryan Holmes' birthday today.
Yeah.
So this is August
29th,
2019. And of course, in a couple days, we're expecting a hurricane.
Dorian.
What a dumb name.
I don't know.
I want to be in charge of the names for hurricanes. I don't know how you get that job, but I could definitely come up with better names than what
I think Dorian's kind of good. It's different, but Dorian Gray is the first thing I thought of.
It just has that hard
Of course you did.
D sounded like Dorian.
Dork, like
dork,
like
dork.
doofus, like
Yeah.
dummy.
Well, Andrew sounded all prim and proper, and look what he did.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, and I guess maybe because I associate it with the hurricane, but Andrew is just like the name of like a petulant child. That's what I think of, like a bad kid.
Or I think of a butler.
Oh.
Andrew, get me a cocktail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, that's me. But
Hey, how are things going with the Russ and Bo 2.0 Empire?
Scotty.
Yeah, thank you to everybody who's been listening. We do appreciate it. I've gotten a lot of good positive by it. The company's thrilled. So many people are streaming it, and we do appreciate that.
Yes,
and then,
thank you.
Scotty York, by the way, if you ever need to get hold of us and you would love us to do the podcast at your place,
Yeah.
we'll be glad to do that.
Yeah, we're just whores enough to do that for you.
But don't talk to me or Bo, and don't talk to Ryan.
Yeah.
You got to talk to Scott York about this stuff. It's a business.
Is he our business manager?
Now, someone asked me the other day about the go-kart place. Have we?
Andretti's?
With the storm coming in, it's gonna link up.
Okay.
Oh,
a little bit.
sure.
Oh, here we. This is Scotty York. He's in charge of our
Yeah,
empire.
he's our business manager.
Yeah, I was gonna go and meet with them this week, and with the storm coming in, and they had a big promotion. They're having to reschedule, so
Okay.
we're just kind of got off of that this week.
Okay,
I'll touch
but-
base week and get that scheduled up.
Okay, but it's not out of bounds.
Oh no,
it
not
could
at
happen.
all. It will happen.
Okay, good. All right.
That's why I love Scotty. He's positive about everything. Getting in the truck with Scotty, I was feeling worse than I was when I got here. Scotty, what is it, Scotty? 70 and sunny on your world?
68 and sunny every day.
68 and sunny. I mean, he's one of the most positive guys you can ever be around. He don't talk a lot, but what he does, it's positive, and I love being around him. Now, let me ask you this. We're going to be out at Love My Phone again in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
September 12th.
September 12th. And, Love My Phone, JYD, that whole crew out there, his crew, they're awesome. They fix your phone for next to nothing. It's cheap, inexpensive, I should say. And, but he wants to do, and then I want your opinion, he wants to do like a live remote in the evening so everybody can see us do this live. Is that something we can do?
Mm-mm.
Can't? Okay.
We'll just do a good podcast, and then we'll let people hear it. No, I mean,
The idea behind podcasting is you can listen to it whenever you want.
whenever you want.
You don't need that.
So
live
that
event,
means once you do advertise on a podcast, it lives there forever.
I got you.
Right. But the pressures of drawing a huge crowd to something, I do not particularly wish to take upon
and
myself.
you know what? I don't disagree with you, and that's
Yeah.
why I asked for your opinion, because that has a lot of pressure. And as much work as I put into this as it is,
Yeah.
I don't want to pressure anybody.
Yeah. I don't need the pressure either. Yeah.
All right. So anyway, he brought it up to me, and I told him I'd talk to you about it. So
I thought we were going to do it at a strip club.
what better
Now,
place?
we're still open for that.
By the way, happened to have just attended a strip club here of late.
Oh, which one did you go to?
At a business meeting.
And for a business meeting.
Which one did you go
And
to?
actually, one of my buddies took me there for my birthday, Rachel's.
Oh,
And it's under new ownership.
no, really?
And the new owner that I know
Okay.
from the old days. And he happens to own a couple of these places in town. And I saw him out there, and I told him that we had a podcast, and he thought maybe it might not be a bad idea to do one from there.
Yeah, business.
So,
as long as it's
I
business.
mean, they got food. The food was good, right, Scotty? We had a good lunch there.
Yeah, leave Scotty out of
Yeah,
this.
Scotty wasn't there.
Yeah.
I had a good lunch there.
Scotty doesn't know what you're talking about.
But yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I will float this out to Mary Ellen Rollins.
right.
She can come.
If she seems okay with it, cool. If she seems even a little bit not okay with it, we ain't doing it.
Then why don't you let me ask her?
Huh?
Because Mer will go if I go.
Yeah,
Me and Mer are tight. She loves me.
I know. Yeah.
So, and she's not opposed to a strip club.
No. But I just want look, man. Just want to make sure.
All right.
Whatever, nerd.
I'm covering my. And look, I ain't dying on that hill. That's okay. You can nerd me
You
all
got
you want.
to be like, this is for business. This is for
Yeah.
good woman. You're just like, yeah, okay. Like
Dude,
I
you
got
don't
that
even know.
trivia
Yeah,
thing.
screw with me about the dogs. Now you understand it. See,
What?
you didn't understand it a minute ago.
What?
I got a good woman,
Okay.
and them dogs are her fault.
Yeah, they're tough to find. So you got to hold on and just deal with what you got. Because I had an opportunity for a trivia, maybe a more scantily clad restaurant.
What did Christina say about that?
She was glad I ran it by her.
Really glad you ran this by me.
But she's cool with it. So she's like, "Oh, cool. I'm really happy that you really like care enough to run this by me." And I was like, "Good."
That was the sausage house, right? Or the sausage corner, or whatever the hell that is. The sausage
Castle.
No. I'm talking.
He didn't run that.
This
He
is
didn't run that one by her.
Oh.
this is a local restaurant.
What's it called?
It's one of them chicken places,
Twin,
right?
well, we were talking to Twin Peaks about doing it.
Oh,
Oh.
no. Twin Peaks is a regular restaurant. That's
Yeah.
that's not. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He said scantily clad. Okay.
Baby steps, bro.
Yeah.
Baby steps. He's working his way up to the sausage castle.
Oh, I got
Oh yeah, I was supposed to perform there one night. I ended up getting real sick. Like, never got to do it, it was unfortunate because they bought the stage from Walt Disney World. They have this really impressive like mobile stage that they bought from Disney, and they were doing a comedy show. From what I heard, though, I'm glad I didn't perform there because it was just a nightmare for like a show. I mean, people were having fun, but no one was really paying attention. It's hard to pay attention in a place like that.
Well, I was going to tell you. I mean, you know me. I'm as edgy as it comes when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like I just talked about a strip club. I can't see my ass out there
Why?
because there's stuff out there that I wouldn't even do. And I mean, I've done some stuff, but there's some stuff out there I can't see me
Well,
doing.
you don't got to do it all. I mean,
Well, if you're going to be there, why not?
well,
What's the point?
They go extreme. Like they do like old BJs for the vets on Memorial Day,
Right.
or Veterans
See?
Day or whatever.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. I mean, and then it's all on camera.
I don't think you'd have
There ain't
to.
no taking it back.
I don't think you'd have to give a vet a BJ. But I don't think that's the way
See?
it works.
I'm just saying, if you're going to go there, you might as well immerse yourself in the whole scenario.
Actually, you're a vet. Yeah.
Again, problem, camera, wife, married.
No, wait, is the problem the wife or is the problem the camera?
Yes.
The problem is there's cameras.
Yes.
And then there's the wife.
Right. No, it's the wife and the cameras. Wife's first, just
Yeah.
like you just said.
Yeah.
I do put my wife first. And people don't believe that, but she don't believe it, but I do.
And none of us in this room believe it.
That's okay.
I don't know if you believe it, saying it out
I
loud.
put her first.
You have some talk yourself into that.
And I'm working on you guys next.
Uh-huh.
Talking y'all into it. Seriously, I do put her first. I really do. She doesn't believe it, but I really do.
She doesn't listen to this podcast.
See,
Stop.
Bo keeps, if he keeps saying it, he thinks, well, then it'll
Talks
become
himself
reality.
into it. Yeah.
No, that's not me. I I know me. I know me. Trust me. I put her first.
Okay.
Because if I didn't, I'd have nothing.
Are you trying to convince me or
Completely
you?
understand. I'm trying to get out of the conversation.
Yeah. Moving on, Rollins. Moving on.
Trying
So
to get out of this.
back to the friggin' hurricane. It does make me laugh to see everybody get so upset. You know, like if you go to the box stores and people are trying to get their wire, they're trying to get this, and it's like, oh, we got to survive. It's like, come on, man, we've been through this so many times. It'll, you know.
Well, I mean, you
some
think about
electricity
it.
we might lose our power a little bit.
You
Might be a
were
little bit of flooding, but just relax.
the last one. You were out of power for like 7 days, right?
No, I don't think it was that much. I'm trying to think the last one. I think it was like 2 or 3 days.
Scott told me 7, but what is Scott now?
Huh?
Yeah,
Was it?
when you lived over there? So we were out for like 4 days,
Ugh. I
and
hate you guys.
again, my problem is that it's not about me because I can just pick up and go if I need to. Me and my wife could go somewhere, but I got 5 big hairy beasts.
Mhm.
I have to protect my castle because those dogs got nowhere else to go.
Mhm.
So I got to keep them taken care of. I'm not one of these people. Oh my God, we're going to be, it's devastation of the earth. It's going to rain. The wind's going to blow.
I like to
Stuff's going to break.
You know what I like to do? I like to open the garage door in the garage and watch the rain.
Well,
That's awesome. And watch it like when the hurricane's really coming, and it's going really, really, really
there's that.
That's
fun.
That is fun. It is awesome. I'm the only one that likes to watch the really, really bad storm.
I watch it, but like in like it's in like almost not a terrified way, but like it's like, man, the nature's powerful.
Yeah, the power of
Yeah.
nature. That's what I enjoy. Yeah, I like that. Right from the house that we're at now, 2 doors down, they had to have one of those big trees taken out. They had to get like a huge truck and
a crane.
and I guess it cost like $8,000 to have the tree taken out.
Holy crap.
Mm.
That's
That's a bunch of tree.
That's a lot of tree.
Well, I'll tell you, when I first moved into our place up in Sanford, that we had one of those big old oak trees that fell during a storm. 4 neighbors' fences.
Oh,
that's
man.
how big
Damn.
it was.
Yeah.
And our insurance covered the removal of the tree, but not the rest of that stuff.
Mhm.
So when that tree falls and it comes down on you, it's on you.
Right.
Doesn't matter where it came from. It's still your problem. So you should thank those neighbors for taking out that tree.
Oh well, they
'Cause
needed
it
to.
could've
It was all dead. The entire
Yeah.
tree was dead, and it would have fallen down for sure.
Like
But,
I said, if it had fallen on your house, that'd have been on you, not them.
we got a bunch of trees around the house. When we bought the house, we had them checked by like an arborist or whatever they call it.
Right.
And he went and he said, yeah, these are all healthy. That they won't come down. Was his.
Again, I'm only worried about that one window, and I'm going to probably try and buy a generator today just in case. And I want to hook it up so that I can run the bottom floor in case the house is out of power.
There's some way that electricians know how to do, and it's somehow to take your box on the outside where you can just plug the generator into the box,
Right.
Or maybe it's the
You could do
breaker
it in the
box or
dryer.
something. Or the dryer,
Yeah.
But at some people, if you do it wrong, it burns your house down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it wrong. I'm not looking to do it wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
You
I
have to
want
get an
try and do it.
electrician to set it up for you.
Yeah, I know a couple. I could probably get one to do it.
But here's the thing: I've got my little Ryobi generator will run It'll run. I've got a little air conditioner for the bedroom. It'll run the refrigerator, and then all I need then is my CPAP and maybe charge something here and there. So
Your phones, you got to charge your phones.
yeah, but that's not
Do that in
that's
your
no big-
car.
That's no big deal.
Yeah, you can do that in your car.
So yeah, you really don't need to do the entire bottom floor.
You don't have 500 pounds of dog in your house.
No.
I do need to do the bottom floor because I need the refrigerator running.
Mhm.
I need the AC if I can make it happen
Yeah.
for the dogs, and my television. That's all I need.
You
And the
put.
refrigerator.
I think you put the dogs first. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
You ain't
but
put-
it
you ain't
goes
put-
dog's wife.
Yeah, you ain't putting your wife first. It's about you're putting the dogs first.
I put the dogs first for the wife because they're her dogs. Well, they're our dogs, but they wouldn't be ours if I didn't have the wife. So they're her dogs.
You just said they're her dogs.
They're her dogs.
Okay,
Right.
So you don't love them.
I'm lucky to be there. But no, again, I want that because like I was telling Scott on the way here, Scott will pick up and move. If the power's out in his neighborhood for more than 35 minutes,
Oh yeah, I'll go to
he's out of there.
Yeah, I'll go to a hotel.
Yeah, he's done. But I don't have that luxury. I don't have any friends that would take me and my 5 dogs.
No,
And I got a lot of friends.
not the 5 dogs.
Yeah,
no.
exactly. So I got to take care of the dogs.
Right, you got the YouTube chat saying you got to be careful if you hook a through the dryer. If you don't turn off the main breaker,
Yeah.
you can end up killing a lineman.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I know it kills somebody.
Well, I'm not going to do it myself. I mean, but I ain't that damn slick.
I do like now, when I was in the Springs, I didn't have a swimming pool, but now the swimming pool, so if it gets all, hot or whatever,
right.
just jump in the pool. That's good.
Right.
I don't have to, and then we probably won't have hot water, but you can jump in the pool real fast instead of taking a shower.
That's true. I mean, I don't mind taking a cold shower as long as I can shower. That doesn't bother me.
I don't like cold shower.
If you,
Cold showers.
I don't prefer them, but I can take one.
Yeah.
I'll get clean.
I'd rather just jump my ass in a pool.
I don't know if I'm almost 4 weeks out of power again, like I was last time. I'm just gonna stay at a hotel or an Airbnb. I'm not living in the hot, aggravating hot for 4 weeks again.
Do you have a generator?
Yeah,
you do. Okay.
Yeah, but it's just like a standalone. Like it's not like the house kind. It's I put it on the porch and it.
Yeah, I got my little green little Ryobi one, and I thought because it was so little, it wouldn't really push that much. Man, it powers all the stuff I just told you about.
Well, we're going to do a remodel very soon in our bathroom. And I told my wife, I said, listen, in this remodel, I want a couple of things addressed. Our air conditioner is probably going to make it through the summer, I hope. So I want a new air conditioner for the house, and I want one of them cool generators
that powers the whole house.
Yeah, that comes when the power goes out. This comes on.
Yeah, you better start selling some cars now.
Really? They're not cheap.
They're not cheap because my sister is getting one, and they are going half with someone else who's living in their house with them.
Right,
and it's quite expensive.
Like, what are you talking about?
$10,000.
Well, I was thinking 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Like I said, to power the whole house, I really don't care about the upstairs.
Yeah,
I got a whole upstairs I never see, and I don't. I don't.
A lot of people do that though. They'll never go upstairs.
Yeah, we don't. You have guests stay. They stay there. I mean, my wife has to go up there and clean it every once in a while, but I don't go upstairs. So I just want something that's going to take care of the bottom half of the house.
Yeah,
the refrigerators, the fans.
Well, it's
the AC.
It's funny to go and watch people how they act, at this time right before a hurricane, because it's like, oh my God, it's the last pallet of water I'm ever going to see in my life, and they're freaking out, and it's
and they don't think about all the frozen food in their refrigerator or their freezer. People lose a lot of money. They lose thousands of dollars worth of food when that stuff goes out.
I had to go get tequila yesterday. I got to make sure I got enough tequila.
I got my tequila, I got my Tito's, and then I'm ready to go.
You turned me on to that tequila and grapefruit.
Yeah, the Paloma.
What's that called? A Paloma?
Paloma. Oh man,
is it half grapefruit, half tequila?
Oh, it depends on how you want it. So you do a couple shots depending on how you're feeling.
I did half and half last night.
Yeah,
and just 2 glasses of that will you ain't got to.
But you did it with grapefruit juice, right?
Yes, that's what you said, right?
No, you got to do grapefruit soda.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Grapefruit soda.
Grapefruit soda. It's a Mexican soda, and it makes a difference because I had the Garibaldi's version of the Paloma last night. So much better than what I'm doing with just the grapefruit juice. Or you can mix the two together.
Well, I just bought grapefruit juice. I'm gonna do that for this weekend.
It is still good. Yeah, it's like a Mexican version of a Greyhound is.
I was so excited about having the weekend off. 3 days, getting to sleep in all 3 days.
Oh yeah.
With the radio station,
we already had the day off, man. A hurricane day is supposed to take a normal day off, not Memorial Day, man.
I know it's screwing up our Labor Day.
Labor Day, yeah. God.
So we're gonna have to. Here's what'll happen, Ryan Holmes. Are you coming up here?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sunday, then we'll have to get here before they start shutting the roads down. We have to come up to the radio station, and you should bring like a pillow and bring a blow-up mattress. I got to bring my CPAP, and you'll be sleeping here. But we'll go all night long live on the air, and probably just taking a bunch of calls and stuff. But it actually is kind of a cool thing to do because you can tell that people appreciate it.
Does the internet work?
The internet, yeah, everything works in this building.
Okay,
so we'll have AC, we'll have everything. So you're pretty comfortable here.
Actually, probably better than being at home then.
No, you know what? Being at home, you can actually look outside and see and watch the hurricane and stuff. And we're stuck in this box.
You're 4 floors up. You can see.
Yeah, we can just open that window in Angel's room.
No, not if I'm sitting behind the mic the whole time. And I'm sitting there.
Well, turn the lights down low, open that window in Angel's room, and watch it. I'm worried about my girlfriend though, because she'll just be home alone then.
Yeah, I was going to say, can he bring his girlfriend?
Yeah.
No, okay, well that might actually happen.
But Mary Ellen wants to get she wants to stay home because of the dogs.
Sure,
sure. So she'll be home alone. I tried to talk my mom into going.
Yeah, we're going to see her this afternoon. Let's try and talk her into going to your house.
And yeah, we can try, but she's hard-headed. Yeah, she's
stubborn.
She's sort of stubborn. She don't like trying to talk her in anything, but yeah.
So what are your hurricane? Like my needs are going to be to board that window, maybe grab a generator. See, when you're talking about your job, at my job, Labor Day is a huge weekend for car sales. So for us, we were going to be there anyway. Now we may get it off.
Yeah.
So it's exactly the opposite.
Because you can be there, but nobody's going to come buy a car during a hurricane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're going to spend probably Sunday, depending on the impending landfall, we're going to spend Sunday securing the dealership, pulling the cars out where they don't flood, putting vans and trucks and everything in front of the big glass windows.
What about what if it hails? Like, what happens to all those cars?
They get dents.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you just sell them with the dents?
Well, either that or depending on the cost, we repair them. You know, there's insurance for we have insurance. So, but yeah, you'll either repair them because a certain amount of damage you can repair and not report, and there's a certain amount of damage you can repair or you can report. And yeah.
Speaking of cars, did you see that pie that Scott or York made? that pie that he made. Did you see that?
No.
Oh yeah, old Chef York over here.
Speaking of cars, how does cars tie into pie?
I'm trying to change the subject.
I want to drive to go get a pie right now. That's what I want to do.
I was just trying to change the subject.
Wow. I got nothing.
Because once you start with cars, we can't talk about anything else.
Oh yeah, by the time it gets done, I own a new car.
He goes car crazy.
He asked a question. I gave an answer.
I know. You kept
that
going.
was it. I just told you I get the Monday off. Jesus. I'm not sure what I did to your ass today, but I'm not over it.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
See, he's been cranky all week, and now he's in a good mood.
He's in a good mood because I'm crankier than he is.
He's all cranky coming in here.
Yeah. I walked in, I could tell something was on his mind. Now I know what it is.
What is it?
You've been a bitch all weekend, and now I get that. Now you can put it off on me.
No,
I'm not an ass. Bo is. Look at him. He started out with needing a Mountain Dew. He's a jerk.
What a
Jesus,
jerk.
he came in here. He looked like maybe he's bleeding internally, and he complained once about it. That son of a bitch is an ass. God, you think I'm bad? Look at Bo.
Put my wife first.
Talking about his dogs and cars all the damn time. Jesus. What about Scott York's pie?
Yeah. Did you see Scott York's pie? That's a good looking
I
pie.
missed this pie.
He didn't make us any pie. Did we get any pie?
There's some in the truck, but that's for mom.
Oh, got mom. Oh,
yeah.
Mom gets the pie.
You got to take care of mom.
Oh, damn. Well,
He puts his mom first.
did I tell you I'm a pawpaw now?
You did.
I'm
You
a
did. I noticed you don't talk about that much.
I'll talk about it. I don't care. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying you haven't talked about it much.
Yeah.
She's got a little baby girl running around.
I know. I talked about it on the air a little bit. I mean, there's not much to say.
Like for becoming like a honk paw. You've mentioned it like once.
Honk Paw?
Honk paw.
No,
That's his new name? Honk
It's
Paw?
honk paw.
Pawpaw.
Paw Paw.
Yeah.
See, you're
Real
already
pawpaw.
getting old and because you got a grandchild now.
No. Actually, it's a really cute little baby, and I'm excited about.
I just figured it out. He just told me the answer of why he's been this way all week, Ryan.
No,
you guys don't know.
I've been this way all week, and my legs been hurt, but it feels better now.
Steroids. They put him on steroids, and this is how he gets the first week.
Yeah. No, it's always comes in strong.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, look at me. I'm a man now. I got steroids and my stuff don't hurt. I'm the man.
That's right. That's all
Somebody
true.
step up. Somebody. Go ahead. Say something. One of y'all. All three of y'all. I don't give a damn. Somebody.
Give me that damn pie.
That's what's been going on all week, right? Right, Ryan? Yeah, I know. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Several times.
Whatever. When he's in a bad mood though, like he doesn't get like angry or anything.
No.
He's just like in a sour mood.
He focuses everything towards his best friend. Yeah, he's like, oh, screw this. I'm not going to be the bad guy. I'm going to make Bo the ass.
Believe it or not, Bo, not everything's about you. I was just
He was hurting.
I was hurting, man.
Right.
That pain. Ooh,
Right. I know the feeling, and I'm not hurting anymore. I swear.
It is.
I don't want to talk about that.
It will shoot right there and go right down your leg. It hurts like a bitch.
Well,
anyway,
have a mule kick you in the chest. See what happens.
So, have you thought about if you became a grandpa, what would you want him to call you?
No, I never really thought about that because I don't think no. Whatever. Because like I said, I think the kids pick the name. I think when they're little and they start spending time with you and whatever comes out of their mouth is what sticks.
No, if they start calling you something you don't like, you can smack them on the butt and say, "My name Pawpaw."
You can't do that anymore, dude.
I'm Pawpaw.
You can't.
I said Papa.
You can't do that anymore.
Why not? You can do it.
It is against the rules of society these days. You can't.
You can't
spanking
smack a kid
children.
on the butt.
No,
Yeah,
you can't
you
be
can.
smacking them.
No, you can.
Not
No.
like hit him. You gotta
Look at that island-sized paw of his. You think that's just going to be patting him on the butt?
Just a little.
Especially now that he's steroiding again. Look at that.
I'll fight this baby.
Exactly. I'll whoop this baby's ass. Call me Paw.
call me honk paw.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Paw.
It's always like you give I've seen this done where like you start to say what you call the grandparents, but then they mess it up somehow,
Right.
and then they just call you whatever you want. I had a kid call me Protein. He thought my name was Protein for like 6 months.
What does that mean? Protein.
I was dating this girl who had a kid.
I was going to say, whose kid?
Yeah, I was dating a girl who had a kid, and when I first met her son, I was holding a container of protein powder.
Okay, yeah.
I was walking up, and he said, "What's that?" But he meant, "Who's that?" So she looks at the protein powder. She goes, "Oh, that's Protein." So the kid thinks my name is Protein. I never corrected him because it was the cutest thing in the world. So he would go, and it wouldn't be Protein. He called me Pro-Team.
Yeah,
Like
Protein.
so like, where's Pro-Team? I liked it. I thought it was fun.
And that's what I'm saying. I think kids pick the name. You know, you might start out with Paw, but I think Ryan's closer to Hog Paw. Is going to what it looks like.
Yeah, honk paw's good.
Everything I've
YouTube
ever-
chat loves the honk. Look at all the hashtag honk paws.
Everything I've ever seen, people they decided this is what you're going to call me, and they would just correct the child. And you know, I don't know if I've ever seen the child pick the name.
That's all I've ever seen. Where do you think Meemaw comes from? You think some person just walked around and went, I think that should be called Meemaw?
Yeah,
No.
because
The baby goes, me.
No, Mary Ellen is going with like
Mary Ellen.
No.
yeah. She's very formal. You call me Mrs. Rollins.
Yes, you call me Mrs. Mary or Miss Mary
She
Ellen.
had something picked up not Mall.
Meemaw?
That's not Meemaw.
No.
It was something. Yeah.
It was a Gaelic. It was the Gaelic word for grandmother, and I forget exactly how you say it. And I can never remember it because it's
It's a hard thing to remember.
yeah.
Even for a baby.
Mine's easy. Paul, very easy.
Yeah, and like I said, and here's the other
Cute little
thing.
baby though. It's a cute little baby.
And here's the other thing. All the rest of the grandchildren will learn from the first one what you're called.
Mhm.
So the first one names you,
Yeah.
and then the rest of them are like, no, that's Meemaw, or that's Paw, or that's Hog Paw, or whoever. I like Hog Paw too.
Yeah. He doesn't like it. He doesn't think the honk is funny.
No.
Yeah.
No,
But the people love it. The people have spoken. Honk
The people. It's all about the people.
Well,
Russ.
that's what the people say. Hey, do you watch a lot of stuff on Netflix?
No, no, not too much.
That's right. You watch ridiculous after school specials.
Maymao?
Yes.
Is it Maymao?
Maymao.
Maymao.
Maymao or something
That
like
sounds Asian. Meow,
Yeah.
meow.
Maymao or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you've got to watch the Dave Chappelle special.
Really?
And I'll tell you why. In this time, and of course, we know even with what we do on the radio and everything, where everybody's so conservative, or there's so many things that you're not supposed to say because you'll offend a certain amount of people. Like
Right.
I found out yesterday, I can't say Eskimo anymore.
Really?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm
Why?
like,
Because Eskimo is not their name. They're the Inuit people, and Eskimo was what the people called them. I forget what it actually
Okay,
refers
they've been
to.
Eskimos all my life.
Thank you.
For 54 years, ain't nobody had a problem with Eskimos.
And
now,
I'll-
you call them a pan face, they got a problem.
Right.
But you say Eskimo, who's got a problem with Eskimo?
I was corrected by this millennial the other day because I said Eskimo, and he's like, "Oh, you can't say Eskimo." I'm like, "What are you talking about? That's not even a derogatory term."
Where are they from? Eskimos are from where? Alaska? Or
Yes,
that part of the area?
that part of the world.
Many
yeah.
Inuit consider Eskimo derogatory in part because the word was erroneously long thought to mean literally eater of raw meat.
Well, what does Inuit mean?
Inuit is the name of the people.
What people?
The Inuit people.
What Inuit? Who are the Inuit people?
The people you were referring to.
Say
As
it, say it,
Eskimos.
Ryan. Say it. Say it, Ryan.
It's the Eskimos.
Inuit.
So anyway, my point being is that all these certain. Listen, I don't believe one person would ever correct you in real life about saying Eskimo. I think that's ridiculous. But there's so many things that we all of a sudden you can't say. Dave
Inuit
Chappelle,
means people in their language.
Dave Chappelle has a stand up and he breaks all those rules.
Really?
And I thought it was awesome, but there are some people that are complaining because you're supposed to be more politically correct these days.
Yeah, damn all that. I mean, damn all that. Now, I will tell you that.
Is there anything you've cut out of your vocabulary that you're like?
Oh yeah.
Like, can't
there's
say?
more than a couple.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's more than a couple. But mine were all derogatory to start with, so
Right.
I had to cut them out.
Sure.
Yeah.
But stuff like Eskimo, like or midget. That's another one. Like when we were growing up,
Right.
midget was fine.
Midget was fine.
Yeah.
Now they're little people.
Now
Now they're little folks.
So will you say the word midget or not?
Oh, I still slip up because I love a midget. I think midgets rock.
Yeah.
So
and and don't we all?
yeah.
I mean, let's be honest.
When I get confused midgets and little people because I'm thinking short midgets. I mean, when you say little people, I think babies are little people.
Yeah.
Well, it is a problem. That one is problematic because it's not like everybody who is a little person agreed on the vernacular. Some people don't have a problem with the word, and some do. It depends on who you're talking to. It's like when you
What's the other word?
Well, how many Eskimos got a problem with Eskimo?
Well, they're a race of people, so they're all.
What if you're an Eskimo midget? Then you're really
whoa.
Now
you're a little Eskimo.
Man, you just got banned on Alaska radio for that.
You're a little Eskimo.
a little Eskimo.
or a Eskimo people. Yeah, little Eskimo. I like that.
Yeah,
Little tiny baby Eskimos.
Point being, though, that Dave Chappelle did all this stuff, didn't care about what people think, didn't care about who he offended, and it's really, really funny.
Well, there was one black comedian that I recall growing up, whatever. He explained how they were at first the word Negro was acceptable by everyone, and then it became black, and now it's African American.
Yeah,
you follow what I'm saying? So I don't like to say black anymore when I'm referring to people.
Well, I don't know if black is okay to say anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when you said you change, I don't know if it's good to say a black person. Now, there was a little funny thing that happened yesterday.
Oh, by the way, you can't say colored person anymore.
Right. Colored. Yeah. Remember, colored
that one definitely you don't say.
Yeah, but at one time it was acceptable.
100%.
Well, it's even the NAACP is like.
Well, they're still using it. Yeah.
Yeah. I could that. Never mind. See, I don't want to go there. Anyway,
well, you can say people of color. That's an acceptable term now. When you're referring to basically non-white people, you'd say people of color.
Well, a woman walked up to one of our salespeople and says to him, "Hey, where's this person so and so?" And he goes, "Well, he's here." And the woman goes, "Well, is he white or black?" Well, the salesman happened to be black that she was asking for.
Now, is that a bad question?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because why does it matter?
I don't know.
Well, if she's looking for a salesperson that she's only talked to on the phone, right?
Right.
And she's there looking for him, and she's like, "Well, I got to find him. Like, is he a white guy or a black guy? There's nothing wrong with that."
Well,
that move. I hate when people do that. When the easiest way to describe somebody would just be give their race. If they're if they're the only Asian person, they'll do everything to go like, well, he's wearing a white shirt, he's got glasses on, black hair slicked back, and then you look over there, you go, oh, the Asian guy, and you're like, oh yeah.
Well, I was afraid that, but you know what? You walk in fear that you're going to offend somebody if you say the Asian guy.
Well, this particular salesman she was looking for, she was talking to, and he was black.
Was he?
And she goes, "Is he white or black?" And he goes, "He's black." She goes, "Well, where is he?" "Right here." So she was talking to the guy the whole time. So, and he wasn't offended or didn't appear to be offended. So I don't know. Back to your question. I don't know if that's an offensive question or not.
Are you you are cutting certain things out of your vocabulary because you realize somebody can get mad.
I really don't want to say black guy. I want to say the African American, or I try to do those things, and I don't use Japanese or Chinese or he's
When you say Asian,
I say Asian. I try.
Stay away from Oriental. I heard that's bad.
That's not good either.
That's what I'm telling me.
But come on,
yeah,
because I don't.
You're gonna die on this hill.
Here's another one. No, you can't say Indian.
No.
If someone's an Indian.
If they're from India, you can say that.
What if they're American Indian, Tonto Indian?
Native American or indigenous people?
You can only say Native American.
I can't say 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indian, because that's the way I just think of some.
I was just thinking Tonto, but
India, but like that's another one where they were named incorrectly. So they're not happy about it.
Why?
Because Columbus thought he was in India. So he called them Indians.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
Well, I never knew.
He thought he was in the West Indies.
Is he lying or is that
no,
true?
That's true.
No, it's true. Actually, he actually first called them Eskimos, and then his buddy said, "No, I think they're Indians."
Those people over there are going to get pissed if you call them Eskimos.
Because Eskimos and Indians look a lot alike if you think about it.
Well, they are. They're indigenous people.
Yeah.
I guess. Now, I've learned that you can't call like Middle Eastern people sand people.
No, they don't
get
like
upset
sand.
about
No,
that.
no, sand people's bad.
Right.
Dot head bad.
Yeah. Camel jockey, not good.
Not good.
No.
None of those are good. Yeah.
But the funniest thing in the world ever came out of one of those is one of those Indian people looked at me and he said,
One of those Indian people.
You like one humper or two? Talking about camels.
Oh.
One humper, two humpers.
Right.
It's like a crew cab. Anyway, like a 2-humper camel.
I just, I don't know. I think what Dave Chappelle proved by doing his stand-up, which is doing very well on Netflix, is doing well, is that people, they can see the difference between something being hateful, full of hate, or if it's something that's just a part of a comedy or a joke. But
the problem you have is people will take it hateful if they want to take it hateful. In other words, they know it ain't hateful. When I look at somebody and say, is he white or black?
Yeah.
They know it ain't hateful. But then a group over here can go, yeah, he's a racist. He called him black. Well, and they take it hateful and they turn it bad.
Sure.
So, yeah. I don't like having to be PC all the time, but I'm also not very either. I don't like to hate.
No.
I mean, I like everybody. Everybody gets a chance with me.
Can you think of one Eskimo you hate?
I've only met 2, and I like them both.
Right.
Like both of them.
Right, exactly.
I'd have sushi with either one of them.
Right. I'm with you on that.
But you know what? I can't think of one black person I hate either. So,
I mean,
along that, not one. I ain't none of them.
I don't know. I always thought that hating somebody for the way they look was always a foreign concept for me. And it
is a foreign concept for us too.
Yeah, to be like, I hate you because you look very different.
Exactly.
It's always just blown my mind that people did that.
Now, I will tell you, stereotyping is huge in what I do because the people make it that way. Everything I've learned bad from people. I'm telling you, everything I've learned bad from a customer. There's certain races of people that will, no matter what you do, want to negotiate. They want to come in and they want to get it lower than what you told them. They'll walk in the door with the lowest price in the world, want it lower. So those people you stereotype.
You calling them Jewish people, right?
No. Jewish people are princes compared to these folks.
Oh.
Jewish people don't negotiate. They either buy or they don't.
Oh.
Other folks, that's like, they'll sit there.
Who? Eskimos?
Well, no, not Eskimos. Some Asians and most Middle Eastern people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and again, that sucks that I stereotype them because I've had great relationships with all races.
But it's been your experience.
It has been my experience.
Yeah.
So, when you start talking about racism and words you don't say and words you do say, I have to stop my salespeople from going in with a mindset that this ain't going to work. I got to send them in, pump them up, that no matter what they're here to do, that's their job. That's who they are, and that's what they're going to do. Your job's to send them home in a car. So when you're talking about that kind of stuff, stereotyping becomes more of a problem than actually, being ugly or being negative.
Did you get any Scott's pie?
Not yet.
No.
And I didn't say one thing about cars, ass much.
You just
that's all you were talking about.
I said salespeople. I didn't say cars. I do wonder why those people don't go into Dillard's and try and get the shirts cheaper than when they was on sale.
There are people that do that.
What do you mean?
I've known people that have gone to department stores and bargained.
No.
Really?
Yeah, and sometimes it worked.
Oh, this is very foreign to you.
I don't like dickering around
exactly.
at all. I don't like how much does it cost? Okay.
I'm in. That sounds fair to me. I'll take it.
I don't like to. Yeah.
My buddy paid $5 less. I want to pay what he paid.
I mean, it's
yeah. Wait till you have to do it for a living.
But there are people that absolutely get a kick out of it. They love it. They love seeing if they can get somebody down.
Yep.
I just
I'm a fair guy, fair price, fair game.
So what do we have for lunch is what I want to know.
Where are we going today, Scotty?
Somewhere around Lee Road, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we go over to the dad's warehouse.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to see his warehouse.
I can't wait. Like dressed for the occasion and everything.
Yeah. Oh.
No, that's cool. I mean, I haven't seen Mom in a while either since my birthday. So
Yeah,
That
and
she didn't get invited to, by the way.
we got to get the generator and take it over there, and then she wants to show her how to get it working. But I don't think she's going to be able to start the generator. Like you got to have a lot of
One of the
full
three.
power.
One of the three of us will be by there to start that generator for if she needs it.
Not during the middle of a hurricane.
Sure, we will. It's Mom.
I mean, Scott's going to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'll be on the air and he can't drive, so he loves saying someone's going to do it.
Yeah.
It's going to be Scott. You
With him, I ain't scared.
you got to put your wife first. Stay home with her.
As long as that window's boarded up that Scott did, we'll be good. And the generator, we're good.
Okay, all right.
She'll understand.
Ryan Holmes, what are you doing for your birthday?
Probably just day drinking.
So, are you at the point where you're old enough where you don't get that excited about your birthday anymore? It's like, okay, birthday.
How old are you? Do you not like to say that
I
anymore?
don't
Are
like
you
to-
that
I
age?
just don't like to be reminded of it
How
all
old?
the time. 34.
30. He's not a millennial.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
We learned he's a Gen Xer the other day. Yes, on
What,
when
Gen X?
I'm Gen X. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's the starting year of Gen X. Yeah, so
Right,
he's
and
still
he-
the same age.
And he loves to talk about that too, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, he thought he was a baby boomer
I
until
was
I
a baby
informed him
boomer, which
yesterday.
is
Yeah.
older. Yeah, no, I don't mind talking about that.
I thought we were the tail end of the baby boomers too.
I did, but he looked it up, and I guess if it's past,
Yeah, you're the starting year of Generation
I'm
X.
1965.
Yeah.
Right.
February.
And millennial starts in 81. So
Really?
yeah.
So, and you were born when? What date? What year were you born?
Man, what are you giving out all my social security information to?
Oh, stop it! No one knows your
Damn, internet. My social security number is 427831-7.9.
555.
Yeah, it's already on the WhatsApp. It's fine.
So Gen X is responsible for millennials. We got ourselves to blame.
Yes.
I guess.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know.
Way to put that in perspective.
Well, yeah, we didn't raise them right, did we?
No, not at all. It's
No.
all our fault.
Yeah, it's
our
too much fun being cool
Not
in
enough-
the 80s.
Not enough of them patents on the butt, evidently.
That
Yeah.
needs some more
Yeah.
ass spanking.
We
yeah.
were the last spanked generation. This next one's not going to get it, right? Like, I got spanked. I got, hit with a belt when I was a kid.
You did?
Yeah.
He acts like that's a big deal.
If a friend told me they hit their kid with a belt right now, I'd be like, what? You did what?
Yeah,
I'd
you're
be
right.
like, you know the beer?
That didn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, your dad didn't do. Your dad wasn't into corporal punishment too bad with a belt.
what you talking
Was he?
about, Gus? Yeah. I mean,
never whooped me. I guess I was the good kid.
well, I mean, that was when I was younger, though. I mean, a lot younger, you know.
Right.
Yeah, because I got the belt for a couple.
Sandy T wasn't scared of a belt. I promise you.
Yeah.
My mom,
Well, here's the thing, Ryan. I wasn't fighting back, and this kid was just beating me up. And so
it embarrassed him.
here comes Dad walking down the street. Yeah, I saw him, and this guy's on top of me beating my ass. And here comes my dad, and I look over, and he's taking his belt off. I'm like, good, Dad's gonna get him.
Yeah.
And Dad's like, and talking to the other kid, boy, you done? And he's like, yeah. And the kid gets off me. Dad picks me up and starts whipping me with the belt right there in front of everybody.
Yeah, my mom was good with a belt. She whooped my ass in a hurry.
Yeah.
But that's she was small, so she had to.
Right.
She had to get her house in order.
What else you got planned this weekend? What are you doing?
I got nothing because you're going to get a Cat 4 storm by Monday is what they're predicting now.
Now
Really?
it's up to category.
It's going
4.
up to a Cat 4, yeah.
Do you ever sit back and think maybe, just maybe, this is the media, spearing on the public? to
Well,
spend
the
money
news loves to do this.
and to
Let's be
spend
like,
money. I think they're.
Well, I mean, I think
they're
it's legitimate.
stimulating the economy.
Well, yeah, of course, the news media loves this because all the attention's on them. But it's legitimately a Cat 4. It's category 4, so it's not a fake story. But they're going to run it. I mean, from now until Monday.
Until somehow it dies down and it's only 60-mile-an-hour winds.
Well, no, until it blows over. I mean, the homes and it does the damage. And
I do believe that there's water bottle companies that are under the table spend money
Yeah.
to make it seem worse.
Exactly, make
Yeah.
it seem worse. And who decided which category is which? The water bottle companies
No,
or
no,
the
no.
generator
The
companies?
National Oceanic Association.
yeah, it's NOAA.
NOAA.
Decided
Or
it.
was it maybe the gasoline people? Because you
yeah.
got to sell more gas at a Cat 4.
I got to tell you,
Wow.
if it's Cat 4 now, and it still has to go over those warm.
It's not now. It's a 3. It's a 2 now. It's expected to be a 3 by tomorrow, and
It's
then they're
going-
saying Monday it's going to be a 4.
So right there where the Gulf Stream is, warm water,
Yeah.
super warm water. So it could be all the way up to category 8. Or
Or
maybe.
we
Or
should
maybe not.
stop right there.
Hey, when's the next time we're going to be out at Old Town?
September 12th.
September what?
September 12th.
September 12th. We'll be
Yep.
live out at Old Town, and it'll be right at
Love
lunchtime.
my phone.
Love my phone.
Yep.
And it's always nice out there. A lot
Love
of
it
fun.
out there. We get to drink on those shows.
I kind of like that restaurant we went to last time before we ate.
Yep.
Or before we did the.
Yeah, JYD. That's where the stage is. And anyway, we'll talk more about that later.
That was a good one. So we'll do it again.
That's very cool. I did too. I like the service. I like the food. Old Town's always fun. And you guys make plans if you hear this before then and want to come out and say hi. We'd love that.
And if you need to get hold of Scott York about us coming out and doing a live broadcast at your business, of course, we'd love to do that. Just go to russandbo.com. That's russandbo.com, and Scotty York will set it all up.
Well, it wouldn't be a live broadcast. It would be a
we'll be live.
podcast.
We'll be live, and we'll be recording it, and then we'll be gone.
Right. And then y'all can listen to it after you leave.
Yeah.
Right.
Perfect.
Okay. So yeah.
I'm glad we figured out how podcasting works, everybody. Good stuff.
If people want to get hold of you at Nissan,
Oh yeah, come see me at Bill Ray Nissan. You can see me or you can email me at borhodes@billraynissan.com.
Birthday Boy, if they want to check out your stuff, what do they do?
Go to Instagram at Ryan Holmes Comedy, and you can find all my stuff there.
Hey, I wrote a graphic novel. It's called Jolly Jane. You can get that by going to bigcitycomics.com. That's bigcitycomics.com. And we appreciate you guys checking out the Russ and Bo 2.0 podcast.
And what else?
I don't know. What else?
We ain't got to go home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we ain't got to go home.
But we got to get the hell